Welcome to another video. In today's video, we have our AEW Dynasty Predictions video. I'm not gonna say pretty good, very good match card on our hands on paper. Excited for a lot of these matches. How you feeling going into this?
Yeah, it's gonna be another one of those long AEW cards. Including pre-show, we have 12 matches. So, but yeah, like you said, it should be really good from top to bottom, pretty much. Besides, maybe one or two they added last minute.
Alright, we're going to start off on the 0 hour show, the pre-show, where we have a winners take all for all the trios belts in AEW. So that's AEW World Trios and the Ring of Honors Trios. We have the Acclaimed taking on Bullet Club Gold. Who do you have for this one?
I'm hoping Bullet Club wins this one. Cause free Jay White.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay White being on the pre-show really does suck. He's somebody who, when he first gets to AEW, everybody has these high expectations for him, and he's going to do these great things, and he has done great things in AEW, I think. I mean, at the end of the day, he still defended a world title, had one of the best tag team matches we've seen in the past 5 years with FTR in the hour-long match. So he's done a lot of good things in AEW. It's hard to remember some of those things when you see his current work right now. But yeah, I'm going to go with Bullet Club Gold here. I would love to see Jay White get a big win and be having all of the trios belts. I wonder if we'll get like a new unified belt itself on the night. But yeah, pretty excited for this match. Hopefully it's good. Yeah. On to the next one, we have Trent Beretta taking on Matt Sydal. Who do you have for this one?
For this one, I'm going to go with Trent Beretta. Seems like AEW is trying to give him like a push, and obviously we're working towards him and Orange Cassidy at some point. And yeah, that'll be one I'm very excited for. But for this one, I will go Trent Beretta.
Yeah, for this one, I'm also going Trent Beretta. It's cool to see Matt Sydal back on AEW pay-per-views and stuff like that. And I know they do put on a lot of like the St. Louis card, which is obviously where Dynasty is taking place. But yeah, going Trent Beretta here. He's just starting this new character of being a pretty nasty heel, attacking Orange Cassidy and stuff like that on these past few weeks of Dynamite. So yeah, going Trent Beretta. Next up, the man that Trent Beretta attacked, Orange Cassidy, is teaming up with Katsuri Shibata, taking on Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty. Who do you have for this one?
For this one, I'm gonna go with Shane Taylor Promotions. Once again, pretty much the same reason. I think that AEW seems like they're kind of giving them a push right now, and it would be cool to see, Orange Cassidy kind of get beat down by multiple people, and then, maybe when him and Trent finally go against each other, then he'll get his big win. But yeah.
Yeah, I think we might see some Trent Beretta interference in this match. Maybe he pulls off Orange Cassidy, and then that's when Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty kind of get the win over Shibata, maybe. However, I do think that Shibata and Cassidy will get this win here. Shibata is a guy that Tony Khan seems to be one of his favorite guys in the company, and I think he has big plans for him in 2024. So I am going to go Orange Cassidy and Shibata. Now, going on to the main card, we're going to start off with another trios match where we have Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe taking on the House of Black. Who do you have for this one?
For this one, I'm going to go with the House of Black. We haven't really seen too much of them, especially as a trio recently. So it'd be nice to kind of see them, build them back up to potentially take on Bullet Club Gold after they hopefully win.
Yeah, I really hope House of Black we get a new direction for them. Hopefully that involves title gold. I would love to see all three men with a belt at one point. As of right now, it doesn't seem like we're getting to that. However, I am going to go with the good guy team here. I'm going to go with Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe. Adam Copeland, obviously the new TNT champion, won't be defending the belt tonight, which kind of sucks. And I wish that was who we had in a match tonight, like a singles match. But yeah, I'm going to go with the babyface team. Next up, the match no one is excited for. We have Chris Jericho and Hook in the FTW champion match. Who do you have?
I'm gonna hope Hook wins, but Jericho will unfortunately probably win this match.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hook. Match I'm least excited for. This is gonna have no interest in at all. I'm gonna take Hook just because I don't like Jericho right now. Anyway, moving on. We have the International Championship on the line where Roderick Strong is defending against Kyle O'Reilly. Who do you have for this one?
I think I'll go Kyle O'Reilly here. This feud been building for quite some time, basically since the last pay-per-view. And they just been going back and forth, and Roderick Strong has been a good champion. He's obviously really good in the ring, and I have been liking his character recently, so I would like to see the title stay on him.
Yeah, this match I'm actually pretty excited for. I hope they got like 15 to 20 minutes to do what they want to do. But yeah, really excited for this one. I am gonna go Roderick Strong to retain. I think Kyle O'Reilly, even though recently returning at Revolution, I don't think they're gonna put the belt on him just yet. I think maybe they'll have like a pretty long feud, and then eventually O'Reilly wins in the end. But yeah, I'm gonna go Roderick Strong for this one. Next up, in a House Rules match, we have the TBS champion Julia Hart defending against Willow Nightingale. Now, obviously, this match is for the belt. However, this match also determines who would go against Mercedes Moné at Double or Nothing. So, who do you have for this match?
Yeah, I'm not really sure which direction AEW's kind of going with this. Because when she came back, she said that she wanted to fight Willow Nightingale. Then in the same night, she saved Willow Nightingale. And then the next week, she got attacked by Julia for some reason. So I don't really know what the plan is, but I guess I'll just say Willow here, being that she was the one who kind of took out Mercedes in the first place, which led her to be injured. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Julia Hart on this one, maybe surprisingly to some people. Just because if Willow were to win this and then she goes against Mercedes at Double or Nothing, I don't want her to lose in that not too long time span between now and then obviously Double or Nothing. I don't want to see her lose the belt that quick, even if it's somebody to Mercedes Moné. So I'm gonna go with Julia. She gets like a heel win here. Maybe we see Mercedes kind of show more a heel side now. Maybe she attacks Willow because it is a House Rules match. So I think it's anything goes technically. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Julia, and so we'll get Julia versus Mercedes at Double or Nothing. Next up, a banger match for the Continental Championship match. We have Kazuchika Okada taking on Pac. Who do you have for this one?
I would love to say Pac here because it would be a huge win for him, but I think it would make the most sense to leave Okada undefeated and just kind of, let him just keep building his character and, his aura in the ring and for all the fans, and obviously a lot of new eyes will probably be on this pay-per-view, being that the card is so stacked. It'd be a good time just to kind of, try to make him that star that you want him to be.
Yeah, for this one, I'm also going to go Okada. He still hasn't had a very long reign with this belt, and I think I can see him holding this belt for a pretty long time. Obviously, I think going into the next Continental Classic tournament. So I'm going to go Okada here. I hope this match again gets some good time, maybe like 20 to 25 minutes for this one. But yeah, really excited for this one. I'm going to go Okada. Next up, in a ladder match in the tournament finals for the AEW World Tag Team Champions, we have the Young Bucks, the EVPs versus FTR. Who'd you have for this one?
I'm going to go with the Young Bucks. The Elite getting all the gold essentially. Because, we'll talk a little bit later about, maybe somebody else being in Bullet Club or an All Elite soon. New tag team potentially. But yeah, I think the Young Bucks will win. Potentially with some help or without the help, and maybe they try to help FTR, but the Motor City Machine Guns hasn't been official quite yet, but if it is, and we just haven't heard about it, and they appear on Dynasty, that'll be amazing.
Yeah, like you said, Motor City Machine Guns coming potentially to AEW. There's been a lot of talks between the two groups, and they're just kind of like smoothing out deals and like certain things in the contracts. But yeah, I definitely could see that happening if they were to confront whoever the winner is.
Especially since Jack Perry is also rumored to kind of, have some sort of involvement here. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. I do think the Young Bucks will win this match, and that will be because of the scapegoat Jack Perry. I think this match will be really good. I think a lot of people are hating on it because it's a match they see so often, but end of the day, it happens 4 times in the past 4 years, so 1 time a year, and it's the 2 best tag teams. I don't see how you could really hate on it, but I'm pretty excited for this match. Hope delivers and what people's expectations are. But yeah, I'm going to the end for this one. Next up, we have the AEW Women's World Championship, where you have Toni Storm taking on Thunder Rosa. And who do you have for this one?
This one, I feel like it kind of could go either way. Because maybe, you want to transition off of Tony soon. And, Thunder Rosa would be a great person to, transition to. But I think, Tony's one of their best characters, period, on all of AEW. So, yeah, why not just keep the title on her for a little bit longer until you could get her and Mercedes in the ring together?
Yeah, for this one, I'm also gonna go Toni Storm here, because even though I'd like to see Thunder Rosa as a champion, I do think we're gonna get the eventual Mariah May and Toni Storm match. I think that's the kind of person right now who I could see taking it off her. I hope this match delivers. Hope it gets enough time for the women to actually do what they want to do and have a good match. But yeah, pretty excited for this one. But next up, we have the AEW World Championship match, where we have Samoa Joe taking on Swerve Strickland. Who do you have for this one?
This one, I'm gonna go. They finally crowned Swerve Strickland. I think he's one of the hottest things on AEW right now. But he'll be a great world champion. Can't wait to see him versus Will Ospreay potentially at All In or something, or even him Okada or something. I think there's a lot of potentially great matches with Swerve.
Yeah, I am also gonna go Swerve here. I think this is. I'm not gonna compare it as much because I don't think it's in the same ballpark, but this is kind of your Cody Rhodes and storyline where Swerve has been trying to win this belt, and this is finally his end to the story, and he finally gets the big win. And I hope this match could be really, really good. They've had a lot of great interactions on Dynamite the past few weeks. So yeah, really excited for this one. I'm gonna go Swerve to finally finish his story and become AEW World Champion. Now, the match I am most excited for, the match that when the card first got announced, this was the first match we knew about, and the match has been pretty. I wouldn't say it hasn't been a great build because we haven't really seen too much interaction between the two, at least physical or actually confrontational. But Will Ospreay is taking on Bryan Danielson, two of the best in the world. Who do you have?
So basically for the same reasons as Okada, I think you do the same thing for Will. Let him just keep building on his character and getting more, fan support and attention. Because once again, there's gonna be a lot of new eyes on this pay-per-view. I feel like. And a lot of people are kind of counting AEW out at the moment, so this is a great time for him to put on just an amazing match and kind of hopefully get over on a lot of the wrestling community that's watching.
Yeah, for this one, I'm really torn between, because when Bryan Danielson has these big dream matches on pay-per-view, he does tend to win them. He beat Zack Sabre, he beat Okada, or I don't know if he beat Okada at Forbidden Door. But anyway, when it's big match Bryan Danielson, he usually delivers, but I do think Will Ospreay does a little bit more to get the win here. Like you said, he seems to be the next, megastar in AEW. He could potentially be going against Swerve at All In. So, yeah, gonna go Will Ospreay here and hopefully this match is absolutely amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, this card is looking really good. There's a few matches, like the Guns match, didn't really need to be on the pay-per-view. I feel like potentially could have just been done on the Dynamite before or something. Yeah. But I'm not going to complain too much. I do get to see Jay White hopefully get some gold, 2 pairs of gold as well. But, very exciting match. Some of the greatest of all time are on this card, and, that's why people do like AEW at the end of the day for shows like this.
Yeah, one thing about AEW is the weekly shows may not be the best, but when it's pay-per-view time, they're honestly one of the best companies when it's pay-per-view time. They usually have these fantastic matches. You at least get one amazing match on the card. Sometimes you get 2, 3, 4 even at times. But yeah, the only biggest complaint is just I feel like you could have, like you said, excluded some of these matches off the card completely, or just have them on, a Dynamite or Collision. One of those matches obviously being the Hook and Jericho match. Then even, like you said, the Claimed and Bullet Club Gold match, I could see being on a Dynamite or Collision instead. But it is what it is. Still a pretty good card. And yeah, let us know your guys' predictions and what your excitement is for this card. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.